mother was not allowed into a club, so. Well,
I didn't even make that connection, but now I'm going to think about you. My background in a nightclub. So thank you, I guess.
There's a video clip floating around the internet right now of your mother Hillary, I think it's the year 2008, when she was campaigning against Barack Obama, where she says that, and she says very, very adamantly and very passionately, very clearly that no Democratic candidate should tear down another Democratic candidate, or tear down another Democratic candidate's policy specific to healthcare, and reaching the end goal of providing universal healthcare. And in the past week, I think the Clinton campaign has taken a little bit of divergence from that stance. So, how do you reconcile what Hillary said in 2008 with sort of that clear philosophical divergence that we see from the campaign beginning only just in the past couple of weeks?
Well, I actually think it's really important that we have serious debates about policy issues. I think that that's how we'll get to the candidate that is most representative of the Democratic Party and Democratic values. So if you had asked me, I would have said I think it's actually really important that we have serious policy discussions. I think that's very different than the tearing down that I saw on news clips this morning from the presidential debate last night. Right? But I think that's an important difference. And I think there's personal attacks, which are never, I think, what Americans really want to hear about. Right? They do want to hear about healthcare. They do want to hear about what we're going to do to try to prevent the next San Bernardino. Right? I think, though, they want to hear what the differences really are, whether it's on healthcare or gun violence prevention or college affordability. And I think that you can, and I think it's important to point out what distinctions are. I don't think that's tearing down another candidate. I think that we've seen that a lot this week as well in the conversation around how best to regulate and reform Wall Street, where there's been lots of back and forth between the various candidates, and I actually think that's really healthy. And again, I think is yet another distinction between what is continuing to be a rich policy discussion with differences drawn on the Democratic side versus what we're seeing, again, on the Republican side. Right, thank you. And the last question, ma'am, behind you.
Hi, I just want to say as an early childhood teacher, I